Yo, it's Two Side Anime here, and today we have a lot to talk about. Chapter 21 of Boruto Two Blue Vortex has officially dropped, and yes, we have a lot to talk about.
Fantastic.
A lot of this chapter was overshadowed with Sarada going full on God mode. She's probably the most broken character of the verse right now, being able to spam nothing but black holes wherever she feels like, the power of gravity, and now she can fly too. She straight up went Super Saiyan this chapter, and I'm not mad at her. Our girl's really going to become the Hokage, because who's really going to stop somebody that can just spam black holes? Not Shikamaru, and he better start talking to Sarada nice, because one foul move and yeah, he's in a black hole. Chapter 21 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex really showed us Sarada's character development, her finally accepting her feelings that she has for Boruto and viewing them as a strength and not a weakness. The death of Yoda, and how Sarada is going to play a crucial role in the future of the Boruto 2 Blue Vortex series. But what if I tell you that wasn't the most important aspect of this chapter? The most important point of this chapter is a certain character that we've been talking about a lot on this channel is going to enter the battlefield this summer. I know you guys are thinking, Two Side, how many Momoshiki return videos are you going to make? And not until you guys accept that I'm Ikimoto's ghostwriter. I'm just joking, bro. Let's dive into the video. You know it's theory time. I'm about to talk a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, let's get it. You guys remember my Kashin Koji versus Boruto video and my Dark Prophet Dark Messiah video. I wanted to stress to you guys the importance or the negative effect of having future sight within a series. And the ability of future sight can be the most draining aspect of any character when it comes to their morals, because they're going to have to make the hard decisions to bring forth a better future. And that's the role Kashin Koji is currently playing. He has to play the morally gray role for the series to force Boruto to save the world, because he knows Boruto is too much of a good person to make these hard decisions, and Kashin Koji is 100% right. Boruto no longer having the control of the Karma Seal, Momoshiki and his brain being fused into one, there's always that possibility that Momoshiki can return if the Karma Seal is activated. So Boruto had to get as strong as possible without his Karma Seal. But the Karma Seal gives Boruto that extra oomph that he needs to go against a person like Jura. What does this have to do with chapter 21 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex? Well, the situation or the scenario that would cause Momoshiki to return and take over Boruto's body has officially arrived. Like I told you guys, it will in April. Here we are in April, and Boruto has entered the battlefield. I stated that Momoshiki taking over Boruto's body and Kawaki joining the battle is all going to take place during the summer. See, Kawaki is going to enter the fight because Kashin Koji already stated before Boruto can even say Rasengan, Juro would have captured him already. And that's very important, because Kashin Koji now seeing Boruto's on the battlefield, Kashin Koji is going to reach out to Shikamaru and tell him that they need Kawaki. Kawaki needs to arrive to the battlefield. Kawaki is going to take this opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. That's why the V-Jump cover shows us Kawaki with his staff, putting Kawaki down the path to the character that we seen in the very first episode, the end of the Shinobi world. Rawr. That Kawaki's going to join the battlefield to help both Sarada and Boruto to fight against Jura. This is where all hell is going to break loose on the battlefield, because we all know Kawaki is a Karma Seal merchant. He is nothing without his Karma Seal. He doesn't believe in the Shinobi way. He only believes in the power and upgrades of him being a cyborg. So you know exactly what he's going to do the moment he enters the battlefield: activate his Karma Seal. Now, if Kawaki activates his Karma Seal, we all know it's going to resonate with Boruto's Karma Seal, which is going to activate the Karma Seal on Boruto's body, and now Boruto is going to freely use the karma to fight against Jura, because it's all or nothing. Boruto's on the battlefield. He already screwed up the best possible outcome of the future by doing what he did to save Konohamaru. So now we're back to square one, where every other possible outcome is Boruto dying. So Boruto has to use his karma seal to make it out of this battle alive. And that's where Momoshiki, the king of waiting, the king of patience, that's been in the background observing and listening to everything, every plan that Koji has concocted, every experience Boruto has had, Momoshiki has been watching and listening. And we know this because Boruto stated that he feels like he is dying and Momoshiki's mind is becoming in sync with his mind. And Kawaki was visibly frightened because he knows that Boruto is going to die. And it's kind of a sad situation because you see the fear and the sadness on Kawaki's face when he learned about this information, still showing us that manga Kawaki still kind of has feelings towards Boruto as a brother, but that man is still psychotic. Another interesting thing took place in this chapter. Koji expressed Boruto going to the battlefield is a bad idea because he also fears that Momoshiki is finally going to come out. And if Momoshiki comes out, there's no way they're going to predict the future because Momoshiki is such a wild card. Momoshiki, already being the powerhouse that he is going to have access to Teen Boruto's body, time skip Boruto's body. And that's probably the worst possible outcome for any character in the series because who's going to stop him? That's going to lead us to the final fight between Kawaki and Momoshiki. I believe Juro is going to escape. Juro's going to realize he can't win this fight and he's going to cut his losses and he's going to leave the battlefield, leaving Kawaki and Boruto alone. And Momoshiki is going to try to escape, and you know Kawaki isn't going to let Momoshiki wreak havoc, especially with Boruto new powers. Kawaki's going to stand in the way of Momoshiki, and eventually, just like in the Code arc, somehow Kawaki is going to kill Momoshiki. See, I don't know if it's going to happen like the way Boruto originally did it by getting control of his body and allowing himself to die, or Kawaki's just going to overpower him. This is all going to depend on how powerful Kawaki is going to become without his limiters. That's going to play a crucial role with his decision making moving forward in the series. After Kawaki defeats Boruto and kills Momoshiki, Boruto is going to awaken the Jogan, and 9 out of 10, I honestly believe he's going to meet Shibai sometime this year. Let's just wait and see. But I am 100% certain that the Jogan is linked to Shibai, and Shibai put his cells in Boruto to allow Boruto to awaken this power. I'm not sure why, maybe because he's seen it with 10 directions what could possibly happen, but we're going to find out by the end of this year. That's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm out.